Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw CheekSqueek from Yokai Watch. Let's get started with the eyes. I'm going to start on the left with a curve. From the outside of the eye we're going to curve down and in. Now we're going to leave a gap in the center and do the same thing on the right side just to balance this out. Curving up and out towards the right. We're going to round out the ends and just pull it back in towards that center point. So just going to round this out and just pull it in towards the center. Let's do the same thing on the right. We'll round out the end and then just curve it down towards the inside. Now inside the eyes, I just want to draw a little slit, leaving a little space on the outside. We'll curve down. We'll do the same thing on the right. Just right in between, we'll just draw a little slit. Now from here we're going to draw two circles sort of overlapping each other. So we're going to start on the left side, just beside the eye. We'll curve around and then back up in the middle. Starting beside the eye here, we'll curve around towards the bottom. Now as we get towards the middle, we're just going to curl this back up, aiming towards the inside of that eye. We're going to do the same thing on the right side, but this is going to get tucked in behind this curve. Starting right here, we're going to curve down towards the bottom, pull this back up on the right side, and we'll just aim toward the eye. Right in here, we just want to add two little wrinkles. So in between the point of the eye towards that curve, we'll draw a little line. We'll do the same thing on the right. And then on either side here, we're going to draw two ovals for the cheeks. At the top of this head, there's a little swirly hair piece, so we're going to start with the little swirl first. So right in the middle, circle around, going up and out, and then we'll just hook that back in. We're going to go out a little bit further, going up, and then back. And we'll do one smaller one, curving around, and then tucking that in behind the swirl. Now from these sides of the cheek, we're going to step out and curve up towards the top in the middle, behind the hair. On the left side, we'll step out, curving around, then in. We'll continue that curve on the right side and just let it sit back behind that line. Now that we're at the head, let's work our way down the body. So we're going to start with the bib first. So at the bottom of the curves here, I'm going to draw two short angled lines going out. We're going to come down towards the center point, two angles. Now there's a little symbol in the inside here. So we're going to start on the left side, we'll curve up. I'm going to do a longer curve going over towards the right. Now we're just going to trace the bottom edge of this. So on the left side, we're just going to curve up towards the middle, then across towards the tip on the right. From here, we're just going to draw the sides of the body. Now the body gets a little bit wider as we get towards the hip. So just beside the bib on the left side, curve out and then down. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we want to connect those 2 points with a curve, but we're going to have to draw that little bow in the center first. So we're going to start with a circle. On the left side on the top, we're going to curve out. Do the same thing on the right. We'll do the reverse on the bottom. So stepping down on the left side, we'll curve out and down. And then we'll connect those 2 points with a curve. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now in beside the circle, we're just going to draw two short lines going out for a little wrinkle. Now we can take those 2 points, connect it in behind the bow. So I'm just going to curve down, and in behind the bow, curve back up on the right side. We just want to trace this out just above it. So you're taking this curve, stepping up, and then going across. Do the same thing on the right side. Now for the pants, we're going to have to do a similar treatment like we did with the face. So it's two circles sort of overlapping each other. Starting from the hip, we're going to curve around to the bottom and then back across center. Starting over here, we're just going to draw a circle and then just cross the center point. We're going to do the same thing on this side, but we're going to tuck this in behind this line. So stepping down, curve down towards the bottom, and then back up on the right side. Now let's draw in the legs. So I have the legs coming out on either side here. So on the left side, I'm just going to curve down and out. We're going to do the same thing on the right, so we can balance this out as we go. Now on the left side here, I just want to curve around and then hook back the first toe. Curving around and then just hooking that back. I'm going to draw 4 little toes here. So we're going to draw another hook, 2. Now the fourth one is going to go over all the toes, going up along the top of the foot. And from here it's going to curve up underneath the pant, just following that same curve. Just do the same thing on the right. Curving out towards the toe and then hooking back the first toe. Draw a hook for the second toe, third, and now the fourth is going to go up above all the toes, above the foot. I'm just going to curve that back in underneath the pant. I'm just going to add some stripes in the pants here. So on either side of the bow, from the center, start with 2 straight lines coming down. Now as we go out, we're just going to start to bend the line. So we're going to step over and just start to curve slightly. Step over again, curve it a little bit more, and we'll just add a little bit of an edge on the side here. We're going to do the same thing on this side, just flipped over. So curving out towards the right and back down. And one final one just on the side of the pants. The final step, we're just going to add the arms on the side, just going out. So about halfway along the body, right here, we curve down. We're going to round out the thumb pointing this way. So from here, we're going to curve out towards the left, and hook that back. At the tip of the thumb, we're going to go out towards the tip of the fingers, then hook that back in. Now we're just going to curve that back up underneath the cheek. Up under. We take that and do the same thing on the right side. So lining up the inside part of the arm first, curving down towards the wrist. Now we're going to point the thumb out towards the right and then hook that back. At the tip of the thumb, we're going to go out and hook that back over the top of the hand. Now we're just going to curve this up underneath the cheeks. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's CheekSqueek from Yokai Watch. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send us your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.